Let's be real. Starting, running, and scaling a coaching business can feel exhausting. I mean, you've got the marketing, the hustling, the selling, all that stuff you didn't realize you would need to master when you decided to start a coaching business. For anything like me, you started your coaching business to change the world, to improve the lives of others while improving your own. Well, the truth is, running a business doesn't have to be as hard as many of us have made it out to seem. And you don't even have to do all that hustling stuff if you don't want to. You really can get into flow, into your zone of genius, and get back to the work you were sent here to do. But you have to ask for help. You have to be willing to work in new ways. You have to be willing to open up your mind to mentors who might be doing it differently than you've ever considered. And you have to be willing to actually implement new ways of thinking and running your business. If you're up for that, stay tuned. I'm Hanna Hermanson, your certified coach, international speaker, author, and yes, the founder of Dream Life is Real Life and the host of this show. And I've been able to help hundreds of coaches build, scale, and enjoy their online businesses. Essentially, make their dream life their real life. And if you'd like help improving your business life and get your coaching business to the next level, we might be able to help you. Head on over to dreamlifeisreallife.com/show to get all the resources and episodes that we talk about in this community. You can join our Facebook community, you can find me on Instagram, but more importantly, if you're really ready to integrate what you learn here today and on other episodes, then you'll be able to set up a complimentary 10-minute chat with my team. Again, at dreamlifeisreallife.com/show, no strings attached. We love getting to know you and seeing what are the right next moves for you. But now let's get on to the show. In this podcast, you'll find the real people, concrete tactics, and weekly motivation and inspiration to make your dream life and business real. I started this podcast to bring you the role models that I never had. We talk to successful entrepreneurs, freedom seekers, business owners, and people living life on their own terms. To be a true leader, to create the legacy you desire, and to live in alignment, you need a tribe lifting you up. And I've made it my mission to be your tribe, to bring them to your ears at least, because after all, we are all in this together. Now, let's cue the music. Hey coach, are you ready to finally dial in your marketing and sales process? Well, I just might be able to help because about 5 years ago, I was in that position. I was a certified yoga teacher. I had my life coaching certification. I was ready to make a living doing what I loved wherever I wanted to work, right? I didn't know how to monetize though. So I've spent the last 5 years learning, making mistakes, investing, and working with some of the top performers in sales, content writing, and marketing in the industry. And over these last few years, I've been able to help hundreds of coaches dial in their branding, their marketing, their messaging, and their sales process with feel-good marketing so that they can get into their dream life and, really master the business side of things. We do this in a really simple way. First of all, it's all personalized, okay? I've taken a lot of courses myself. I've invested in programs that just didn't work for me. I'm the type of person who needs some hand holding, and that's exactly how we've designed our Catalyst program to help coaches go from what the heck do I do to we've got a team moving you forward. And it's a simple 3-step process. We have to work on your 3 C's. Number 1, clarity. Number 2, connection. And number 3, credibility. What do I mean by that? You've probably heard these words. You might even know the 3 C's, but how do we put it into action? How do we implement that? To number 1, dial in your clarity. Who you are, who you serve, and what makes you different than the rest. You might have noticed that, especially over the last year or two, there are more coaches than ever, which is great. We all need coach. We need multiple coaches, but we have to rise above the noise and make sure that you are clearly articulating your unique brand value and your brand voice so that you can organically attract people into your business. And then the second piece, connection. As you're organically attracting people, meaning you don't pay for ads, You need to know how to connect with them in a way to move the conversation forward to actually be part of your program, not just a freebie hoarder, right? Or what I call those people who just eat 0-calorie brownies and think that if they take up all your free stuff that they'll be good. No, we need to connect with them in a way to convert them into paying clients. So this is where we give you the exact messaging, the exact scripts to move people from interested eyeball to invested client. This is sales training, this is marketing scripts, and this is a messaging templates that you can copy, paste, and implement based on our proven systems that have worked for clients. Now, it's not just copy and paste, because of course we're going to make sure it's tailored to you based on the clarity that we build together in our one-on-one sessions. And the last piece is credibility. If you're the only one talking about you, you're not going to go very far. You need other people to be talking about you as well. You need to be featured in the media. You want to be doing guest blogs. You need to show that it's not just you in your backyard talking about yourself, but you are established as an expert in your field. And this is where we'll hold your hand to get published, to again rise above the noise and be positioned as the go-to person in your field, so that when people find out about you, you know how to connect with them and they have clarity on exactly what you do. So we know you need clarity, connection, and credibility, but this is all personalized, as I've said. So if you want to get started with your roadmap and have one of our coaches map out your strategy for clarity, connection, and credibility, so that you can scale your business and start enrolling those dream clients, just go ahead and make sure you're scheduled with one of our success coaches to map out that roadmap and learn how you can really start to implement clarity, connection, and credibility into your business plan, so that you're not just sitting at the computer wondering, what the heck do I do? Why is it working for everyone else and not me? It's time to release that fear and get the hand holding that you need to make your dream life your real life. Oh, this is so exciting. Yay. Do you know the 3 C's? Thank you.
That's right, friends. That'll do it for our show today. But remember, if you're really ready to implement and take these ideas into action, then hop on over to dreamlifeisreallife.com/show, and you can access all of the resources we talked about, and more importantly, set up a complimentary 10-minute phone call with my team so that we can help you get clarity and some concrete action steps in place, so this doesn't just become another one of those feel-good moments, but an opportunity to actually make a change in your life and business, because all good things come in action. So we'll see you over there at dreamlifeisreallife.com/show, and next week here on the show.